Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying YouTube week. I know I missed yesterday, but I forgot to mention it was my nan's birthday, so kind of took a day off and went to see her. But this video is my top 5 tips for high encounters. Now, if you've been watching me for a little while, you'll know that kind of my makeup range is going more high end, so kind of there's more Benefit, more NARS, more Chanel. What else is there? More Clarins, more MAC, more Estee Lauder. I can't think of any more brands that I've been buying at. So I've kind of got 5 tips together to kind of give to you guys, to kind of help you guys. I know quite a lot of people have bad experiences. I've never really had a bad experience. I've had an unpleasant couple, but they've been sorted now, and it's not because I knew someone who was working at the brand at the time. I'm not mentioning what brand. It wasn't MAC, before anyone puts that. Like, because I obviously know someone who works there, I kind of mentioned it to her and she was like, you know what, just come here to me all the time. And that was it really. So my first tip is to be confident and know what you want. Don't go in and go, like, to Chanel counter and go, I want something from Chanel. Because there's so much from Chanel and some of it's really expensive, and if it's not something you want, or the colour you're going to use, or a foundation you're going to use, or a bronzer you're going to use, then there's no point in buying it because you were never going to use it. You're just going to leave it in your drawer and not use it. And people that work at the counters will probably get given like kind of sort of set targets for each thing. So if they might get told to sell 20 foundations this week, so they'll promote the foundations more than they would do with like a mascara or something. So you know, you kind of have to have half an idea in your head what you want. So look online, look doing reviews, or go on like the actual website and just have a look through it, like different products you do. Get an idea of your price range as well, because it's always handy to know. So yeah, like, you know, just have half an idea of what you want. Tip number 2 is not to be too overconfident. Like, with it, I know it's hard to be confident and pick what you want, but you know, you need to ask for advice. If they recommend something to you, like for instance, if you want a brow product and you pick a dark and you're a blonde and they go for this one instead, then they've probably got a point because they know what to talk about. Obviously, if the product you want and you think you're this shade and you're not this shade, you're a different shade, then they're going to know that. So take their advice, because they might advise a product for you, like for instance, certain foundation or a certain like primer or something for your skin tone or your like skin type, and it's always useful to get like their advice, or you know, ask for it. Like if you get them a product like I did with the Chanel Sol de Tan, I kind of was like, you know, what's the best way to use it, like, and that sort of thing. And Jimmy obviously just showed me how to, like, the best ways of using it, and it was just really helpful. Number 3 is to be positive. Like, don't go with a negative attitude that everyone that works at a MAC counter is horrible, or everyone that works at a certain counter is horrible, because they're not. Like, I've never ever had a bad experience at MAC, and I've shopped there a few times in different places as well. It's not just the same place. And I've never had a bad experience. I mean, they never forced me to buy stuff, because I've, like, obviously have an idea what I really want, but they've never forced me to get anything, and they've always been dead nice. If you ask, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've never had an issue. I know some people do. It's normally people with an ethnic background, not getting into it, but you know, I've never had a bad experience. But if you go in positive and all smiley, obviously you're going to get a better reception than frowning. My tip number 4 is to be cheeky. Like, ask for free samples, ask for help. Like, for instance, when I got my Chanel Sol de Tan, she gave me like a spatula thing I can't get out. Where are these things? Chanel ones, because it's just an easy way of getting out the product. Or at Benefit you can get like little foundation samples, and you know, it's not the first time I've done it. You know, I won't ask everywhere, but you know, if you feel like being cheeky, be cheeky. Then all they can say is no, which is unlikely, and you know, it's just worth asking. Tip number 5 is a lot of places, this kind of goes along the line of being cheeky, go along with the fact that if you buy something you get a free makeover. I know you do it at Benefit and Estee Lauder and quite a lot of Debenhams. I'm not sure about everywhere else, but if you ask, you'll probably get it. If you go, listen, I want to try the foundation out, but I want to do like the full makeup, they'll probably do it, because especially if it's not busy. If you go when it's busy, obviously it's a bit different, but if you go when it's not too busy, or it's in Debenhams or Boots, you can always book in. And I know at Benefit, if you booked in and you bought one item when you were there, then they wouldn't charge for a makeover. I mean, it's different around prom time, but you can always be cheeky and go and book it for prom time if you buy an item. You know, there is ways around it. So yeah, they are my 5 top tips for kind of top end makeup counters. Obviously, you know, Just kind of know what you want and be nice. They're only human. They're not like some sort of scary. I mean, obviously you can get the odd one that is rude or whatever, but it's best just go in confident and be happy and get the makeup that you want, like you want to wear. There's no point in spending like what, £32 on this if you're never going to use it. So, you know, like, don't just get something because the brand's on it. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow's video is going to be a tag video. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!